The fact I'm a football coach. It's a competitive thing. I despise for people to beat us.
To Elliott, who goes sweeping to the left side. Gets to the 20, loose to the 30, to the 40, down the left side to the 50 goes Elliott. He's going to take it to the house. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. 85 yards. Back is Dorsey to throw. And he throws it in the end zone. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes win the national championship.
It's Everything Buckeye Nation, the voice of the fan, with your hosts, Jake Smith and Corey Boyd.
Welcome in. Happy Monday. On this fine late March evening, you've found the Everything Buckeye Nation show. I'm Jake Smith. Next to me, Corey Boyd, fresh, new iPhone user today. What? The messages are coming through at a rapid rate. It's nice. Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
You know, hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you have to do. I am now an iPhone user.
Yep.
Now they say, are you team iPhone or are you team Android? Ooh. I'm team whatever. And right now, I'm team iPhone. It's working for me.
That'll work.
Android, we had a nice little run. You know, we rode strong together.
Hey.
But hey, iPhone.
Favorite producer G is behind the scenes as always. Clyde Boyd giving a shout out to G already. A lot of folks in the comment section. Chris Tripp, Greg Casper. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Big show tonight. Greg Casper may have dropped one of Corey's famous grenades in the comment section already.
Uh-oh.
Quote, glad Meyer is gone.
Whoa.
Said the players love Coach Day. You got proof from the players.
Whoa.
Chris Tripp has a Samsung Galaxy.
Whoa. Who said that Greg Meyer's gone?
Greg Casper.
Hey.
I respect it, man. We're starting off hot.
Hey, let's not be so mean.
What's up, Josh? Number one supporter.
I mean, I expect his opinion, but can't. Hey, I mean, woo, they're coming out hot, aren't they?
I guess so, man.
Hey,
happy Monday.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube. I see we have people watching on YouTube, but if you don't make a comment, I can't give you a shout out on YouTube. So go ahead and make that comment, and I'll give you a shout out. Everything Buckeye Nation, YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
Well.
Come on. What's it going to do? All right, big show tonight. We're going to start with some Buckeye Hoops talk. They wrapped up the season last night, but of course, we will get to plenty of Buckeye football talk as well. Some Justin Fields news for you to let you know. I think I already saw it in the comment section, but we'll get to it eventually. Preston Dunn joins the program. What up, Buckeye Nation? I-O. Well, let's just dive right in then, shall we?
Hey, Shar. How you doing?
Ooh,
Sorry,
Shar Miller?
Guys. One of our supporters. One of our many loyal supporters.
Loyal.
We love you guys. Yes, we do.
From the bottom of our hearts. Greg says, he's not being mean. I love Coach Meyer. Just been told by players. Everybody seems to love Coach Day. Well, I appreciate the info there, Greg. We're all excited to have Coach Day. It's it's an interesting transition from almost an evil dictator to like a family man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm glad you're not being mean. I want everybody to keep this energy. That's all I'm going to say. Keep the energy positive.
Let's do it. Let us know how you're feeling in the comment section and where you're watching from. We always want to know. Buckeye Nation runs so deep and so wide. Let us know where you're watching from. The Ohio State basketball team ended their season last night. In the second round of the NCAA tournament, Houston, the Cougs got the better of the Buckeyes on this night, 74-59. Houston was just the better team. I mean, you could see it really from the get-go, especially in the second half. Just too good. Their defense is outstanding. Their guard play was outstanding. They just score. And they were the better team. So, tough to see the Buckeye season end, but the fact that this team made the NCAA tournament and won a game, like this team, we were talking about all year, like, this team. It's going to be the worst roster Chris Holtmann ever has as an Ohio State coach. We'll just see what he can do. Well, damn. an NCAA tournament bid. We upset 6 seed Iowa State on Friday. I tried to bet somebody $100 we'd win. It didn't work. Didn't go for it. But all in all, I mean, this team has far and away exceeded expectations. Chris Holtman's done a fantastic job. David Campbell says next year will be better with the recruiting class coming in. This year, and I want to ask your opinion on this, Corey, because I posed this question in the prep sheet really for myself. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate this season for Buckeye basketball? Folks, let us know in the comment section. 1 to 10 this year for Buckeye basketball.
Okay.
Now, go ahead.
Before I go, I'm going to give SAC 3074 on YouTube. He says, ready for the spring game.
Hell yeah.
And Fort Rucker, Alabama is where he is repping. Alabama.
Let's go.
Everything Buckeye Nation.
Enemy territory.
Appreciate you on the Ohio State love. We love you, man. Alabama. Stand up. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I understand, well, Holtman doesn't have his guys, and, you know, next year will be okay, and we'll be better, and, you know, the sunshine will come out tomorrow.
You getting negative on us?
Oh. But the goal is to win.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When you step in, you win.
You play to win the
You
game.
play to win the game. You don't play for moral victories. So I'm not going to give any grade that is good because we didn't win. Now, I know, Corey, but you said if you get into the tournament, at least you have a shot. I know I did. So out of a scale from 1 to 10, obviously I'm not going to give it 10, a 9 or an 8, because what is that? That's a B. That means you did good. No, you didn't. You didn't win. Now, if they would have got to the Sweet 16, I'd be like, what? I'll give it a 6.
All right.
I'm not going to give you an F. You didn't fail. Failing is NIT. That's when you give an F. I'm going to give you a D. Meh. It was meh. Why? Because you lost games you shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
Games you should have won. Games we're sitting here like, really? You're a superstar out here doing stupid stuff. That's part of the season, okay? That happened.
I'll give you that.
Like, what are you doing? Like, really? Really? Oh, we're just going to suspend them into the Big Ten tournament when we really need them. Oh, well, okay.
It worked.
That works for you. So I'm gonna give you a 6 out of 10.
All right.
It's not failing, but it's not. I mean, when you got a D in school, did you really felt like you passed? I mean, technically you did.
I never had a D in school.
But you didn't go, I got that D. Yeah. No, you was like, whoo.
Tommy boy, I passed.
Yeah, you're just like, oh my goodness. Whew.
Well, a lot of the folks agree with you. Chris Tripp,
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm not gonna give it a fail because we got to the dance. So I'm not gonna give it a fail because a fail is NIT. You don't want to watch that tournament. No. So I'm not gonna give it a fail, but I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a D.
All right.
That's a gentleman's. I got away with 1.
Josh Robideau says 3. David Campbell says 6. Chris Hersey, for the talent they had, I would give a 7. Brandon Buckley's trying to get you going, I think. Kyler is the next Russell Wilson. We'll pass out of that. Chris Tripp, outside of Dothan, Alabama. I don't know how to pronounce that, but another guy fighting the good fight. Char Miller, 5. Greg Casper, does Ohio State basketball even matter? Interesting question there. Now, you guys are going to laugh all the way to the bank at me because I put down 9.9 out of 10.
Explain yourself.
I will explain myself, okay? Because this team is so sad to watch a lot of the time. Not very talented, stupid mistakes, just an overall lackluster roster, really, really low expectations for this season. Chris Holtman, the magician, somehow takes this team to an NCAA tournament bid and wins a game, upsets the Big 12 champions. Dude, not to mention bringing in a top 10 recruiting class, a fantastic recruiting class, if I can speak. DJ Carton next year is going to be fantastic. And Alonzo Gaffney, EJ Liddell. I mean, all of this. Oh my goodness, laugh all you want, but I think it was a fantastic season overall. Managing expectations. So happy that we've got Chris Holtmann on the bench. My mama tunes in, says hello. Hey, Greg Casper, they are boring. That may be true, but we love them anyway.
So, I'm going to use your own logic against you, my good. This is the first time we're actually going to have a debate on this show. I'm going to use your own knowledge against you. Because you had astute knowledge. You called Ohio State beating Iowa State. You called it on Twitter. You said they got a good draw. Because you said Iowa State's really not that good. You called it. You said they're really not that good.
I said they were better.
You said you even gave the record of their what was the last 12 games? They were what, 6-6? Ain't that what you said?
5-6.
5-6.
In the last
11. 5-6. You called it. So you said when they beat Iowa State, you said it, my astute sir. So a 9.9. Do you know how high of a grade that is?
I got plenty of them. I sure know.
That's close to perfect. So you're willing to say this was a perfect season for the basketball team? 9.9?
All things considered, close to perfect.
Okay. I'm going to really disagree with you on this one.
It's all right.
We all have opinions.
I'm trying to spread the positivity.
We all have opinions. So with that being said, next year, nothing less than a Sweet 16 appearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing less.
Nothing less.
Now, that would be an underachievement. They get upset before the Sweet 16. Because with the talent we have coming in, plus Caleb Wesson, maybe Justin Arns will play. I'm not sure why he didn't really see the floor last night, but a lot to be excited about. I want to read this stat on Buckeye basketball here, and then we'll move on here in a few minutes. This is a list of coaches. Now, everybody listen good to this. Mm-hmm. Chris Holtmann has done such a fantastic job. Here is a list of coaches to lead their teams to 5 straight first-round tourney wins.
And before you go
ahead.
Very good list of coaches there.
This is not a very open list here. Not everybody made this list. So this is just first 5 rounds in the tournament. First round tournament wins, 5 in a row. Mike Krzyzewski, Roy Williams, John Calipari, Bill Self, Jay Wright, Mark Few, and Chris Holtmann. The man can coach, and he is recruiting elite talent to the Buckeye State, and the future is very bright, to say the least. Speaking of Chris Holtmann recruiting, we're waiting on a decision from somebody who may be a fan favorite for the Buckeyes in years to come. 7-foot center from Senegal, Ibrahim Diallo, is planning to make his decision here by the end of March. He's down to Ohio State and Pittsburgh. 7-footer, rim protector. I mean, Caleb Wesson's the tallest guy we got. He's like 6'9". You know what I mean? I mean, this would be a great get for Chris Holtmann, in addition to DJ Carden, EJ Liddell, and Alonzo Gaffney. I mean, that'd be huge. Rim protector. Oh, it'd be fantastic. So hopefully the kid, he's playing for Prolific Prep out in California right now, and that would be a great get. We need a rim protector, man, especially how often Caleb gets in foul trouble.
I'm not even going to start on that. I'm going to be nice today.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a nice guy.
That's what Chris says. Hopefully they get the 7-foot kid.
And as SAC 3074 said, 1 out of 10, give a 7.
I think that's fair. I think 9 out of 9 is a little outrageous, but
hey, man, but you gave
I that's what I give him.
You gave him about you gave some good information there, so I will give you that.
Our guy Fred says, Jake, I am with you.
Oh, you're done then.
People are trying to get on this team. Let's give Holtmann praise for taking this program from what it was to now. Very young, a lot of talent coming back in next year. Holtmann, a good coach. Nothing but praise for this man. Grade 7.5. He's a winner. Oh, I'll take it.
Freddie J just agree with you.
Mike Hiles. Sup, guys? OH. I.O. and Timothy Roberts joins the program. Good stuff all around for the Buckeye basketball team. And while we wait for our favorite producer to come back and switch the slide to a football one, I will mention D'Angelo Russell.
Man,
went off.
The Lakers are crying right now.
Bro.
Magic Johnson, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
But you know what? He was snitching in the locker room. So, I mean, it was a lose-lose situation. You can't be snitching on people. The locker room wouldn't have wanted him anyways. But, man, listen.
Immature kid.
He's balling.
He
now.
was.
He's balling. Woo!
Love my guy, D. Russ. 44 points last week. 27 in the fourth.
Man.
Led the Nets to a 28-point comeback win.
Got him in the playoffs. Ready to ball.
He's got ice in his veins, man.
He got a new tat every time I see him. He is just balling.
He does play in the NBA.
Wouldn't go that far, but hey.
Well, let's talk football. Who is it? Is it Nick Young that has no tattoos on his right arm because it's strictly for getting buckets? That's pretty funny. Oh, man.
Yes, it was, Tim. Yes, it was. Talking about the UCF Duke.
UCF Duke game. That was nuts. I did not watch the end of it. I got home from Roosters. You ever go to Roosters?
I've been there.
Nice little place.
I've heard of it.
And I got back. Didn't turn it on because I hate Duke. And if I would have watched that and seen that ending,
man, that game.
I might not be here today.
Why do I keep saying UCF?
Vanderbilt.
It was so good. I said Vanderbilt. I said it at work too. And somebody's looking at me like,
I say, who now?
I was like, man, they were so good. They switched colleges. That's how good UCF was playing. But, man, I felt bad for them kids, though, man, because, oh, my goodness. UCF played their butts off.
Yeah, David Campbell says they got robbed. Natasha says you're giving the Buckeyes too much credit. Iowa State wasn't that good. Mike Heil said, heard Bab got hurt today, so let's talk Buckeye football. And, yeah, let's talk about the latest. Apparently, redshirt freshman receiver Cameron Babb has been injured again. Now, rumor has it, it may be a torn ACL for the freshman. This would be Cameron Babb's third torn ACL in 3 years. This kid was a highly touted prospect out of St. Louis, Missouri, I believe. And I was ecstatic when he committed to Ohio State. And he's really just been injured his entire time. Tore his ACL as a senior in high school. And then last year in, I think it was fall practice. It was spring ball last year. And he was just finally getting healthy. And sure enough, there's another one. Ohio State has confirmed the injury to Letterman Rowe. Definitely a major bummer for a kid with so much talent, Cameron Babb, who is going to would have an opportunity to play a lot this year after 3 receivers are headed to the NFL draft. Just, you hate to see it, man. You really do. I also heard Justin Hilliard was carted off the field on Saturday after an injury at practice, and it's just, you hate that stuff, man, especially with a guy like Cameron Babb who's had 3 injuries, man. You hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see it.
All thing you can do is just wish to stay healthy at this point, especially in the spring. That's the worst thing to have is injuries to anybody, star, role player. Feel sorry for the kid.
I feel, you just feel horrible, man.
3 ACL injuries?
3 ACL tears in 3 years. If that's what it is this time. Maybe it's not, but that's what people are saying. Very, very sad. John Ainwich, probably Ainwick. Let me know, John. What's up, my dudes? Go Bucks. Thanks, John.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for tuning in to the program. Somebody else mentioned another receiver here, Josh Robideau. Former Ohio State Buckeye is transferring another wide receiver, Blue Smith. Now, I really like this kid, like a 6'6" athlete. Could have played tight end, could have played receiver. He's out of Huber Heights, Wayne. Braxton Miller, a fan, of course, the same alma mater there. Blue Smith is transferring out of the program. Not sure where he's going to go, but he admitted during Rose Bowl practices things were really fast for him. He was trying to settle in. I hope it works out for the kid. We don't know where he's going. He's going to finish this semester at Ohio State, and then just go, kind of explore his options. But he's not going to be able to play this coming year anyway. So
I don't know.
We'll see, man. And
make an excuse. Come up with something.
Well,
they're just giving them out these days.
They are.
They're
the hardship
they're
waiver.
giving out hardship waivers these days.
I'm not good enough to play, so I want to play right away somewhere.
Yeah, just think of something. You'll get in there. Use your brain.
Yeah, it's so Ohio State loses 2 wide receivers today. Cameron Babb to injury. Blue Smith is transferring. As long as he doesn't end up anywhere like the Wolverines. Yeah, Blue Smith.
Please don't do that.
Can't do it. Our supporter Cheryl tunes in. Hey, fellas.
Hey.
Hello. Thank you for tuning in.
Mama's in the building.
Oh,
that.
Let's go. Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea.
I told you twice.
Really?
Oh, man. Come on now.
Welcome in. Man, really? Wow. That's brutal. That's brutal. I'm sorry. No, I don't know that one. I don't. Yeah. Anyways, somebody asked if Justin Hilliard has been hurt before. Yes, he has been unfortunately hurt a lot in the past. Mike Bowers asked. And Justin Hilliard had 2 torn biceps in back-to-back years. I don't even know how you do that, but I don't want any part of that. No thanks.
I'll pass.
Yeah. Greg Casper, we need Ohio State type linebackers. Josh Robideau says Blue will be in Kentucky next year. I do remember him being heavily recruited by Big Blue Nation down there. So if it's a good fit for him, hope it works out.
Ohio State type linebackers.
Ohio State type linebackers.
Interesting.
Hey, I like it. I like the idea. In fact, an Ohio State type linebacker was running with the ones in practice. Taraja Mitchell. Excited about this kid. Real extreme athlete. I really thought he was going to commit to Florida State when he was being recruited. Surprised us all. Picked the Scarlet and Gray. And he was a force on special teams last year. Number 7, coming down on kickoffs. Getting some late hits in there from time to time. Just sniffing the ball out. Trying to make a big hit. Taraja Mitchell was running with the ones. Baron Browning did not practice because he had a little bit of a tight hamstring, so that's where Mitchell got the option to play one. Also, Josh Alibi, who is starting right tackle, was out. Thayer Munford is already out for the spring, so the right tackle, Brandon Bowen, moved over to left tackle. So Nicholas Petit-Ferrer, former number 1 overall tackle prospect in the 2018 class, I believe. He got first-team reps at right tackle. It's exciting to see these young, highly touted guys. Taraja Mitchell was like the number 2 linebacker in his class. These guys are getting opportunities, man. Mike Hiles, Mitchell's going to be a stud. I swear. Greg Casper, why can't we get stud, hard-hitting linebackers anymore? Please comment. Taraja Mitchell is your guy. You're going to love him. Look up his highlights in high school. Watch that tape. He said he was a former coach. Greg Casper said he coached Buckeyes like Devon Torrance.
They got to have speed first.
Well,
which supposedly they've been running around with speed.
That's what they said.
That's what they say.
That's what Ryan Day said. He said, let me get the quote here for you because
if you can't move around, you ain't hitting
a professional.
You got to catch them first. And last year, boy, I'll tell you.
He said,
not catching nobody.
The linebackers have been flying around playing fast with this new defensive scheme. Boy, doesn't that sound nice. New defensive scheme. Oh, they're probably not lined up. Oh, a yard away from the line of scrimmage. Man, last year was so brutal with the linebackers. It really has been the past couple years with Bill Davis coaching them up. But, man, I tell you, Al Washington coming in, Greg Madison, Jeff Hafley are going to put together this defense. I'm so excited. That's one of my things I'm most excited about for the spring game.
I'm not even excited about that. I'm excited the corners are going to turn their head.
Oh.
That's what I'm excited about.
Man.
I mean, I understand all that, but the corners are going to turn their head. That was their point of emphasis. Turn around and look at the ball. Man, listen, if they do that, we're going to be – it sounds simple. But we never did it. Never did it. Turn around and look at the ball. That's what I'm looking for. I can't wait to see it. And the first corner that does it,
New favorite player?
New favorite player. I don't even care if it's Arnett.
Oh, no.
I don't even care. I don't.
No,
I don't.
no.
If he turned around and looks at that ball, woo-hoo-hoo, yeah, buddy. Listen, how many times did we say it last year?
Oh, my God.
And what did they
Countless.
say? What's the first thing they said? They're going to turn around and look for that ball. I don't want to see the back of your head no more. I can't wait, man. That's what I'm excited to see. Turn around, look at that ball.
Josh Robideau said Bill Davis is the bazooka Joe Bowserman of linebacker coaches. That's great. Laura BP, hello. Franklin Bergs, John Ola says, using the Viper position, ? The Viper position has been renamed the Bullet position.
Bullet.
For the Buckeye defense. Boy, do I like that.
Yeah, buddy.
Alex Burrell, hey, fellow Bucks OHIO. Mike Bauer's new concept, look for the ball. I like that, Mike. I like that idea a whole lot. Oh, man. Now, man, listen.
That's your boy.
Come on.
That's your boy.
I'll let the comment section handle this one. Fred J. Yates the third.
That's your boy.
Do we still acknowledge Nick Bosa? I don't. He quit on us. Glad he didn't have his pro day at Woody Hayes. LOL. Man.
That's your boy, man.
Comment section. Do your thing. I ain't even going to talk about that. So how about QB1? Justin Fields, baby. Justin Fields lost his back stripe today. What, you guys?
He did. I don't think he did. He read Nick Bosa's article, his letter? Did he? No, I don't. He didn't read anything, did he? He didn't read anything about Nick Bosa.
Hell, I don't know.
Did he read the article Nick Bosa read to Buckeye Nation?
I did.
Well, we know you did.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. He didn't quit. But I'm not even going to.
If I was in his position, I would do the same thing. So let's talk, my good buddy, Justin Fields. QB1 for most of you. I haven't seen Patrick Haldeman in the comments section yet, but I assume he'll be around here shortly to say, hey, Matthew Baldwin. Don't forget about Matthew Baldwin.
I will not forget about Matthew Baldwin. Patrick has instilled into my brain. But
don't forget,
like you said, Justin Fields lost that stripe.
Lost the black stripe, the ceremonial black stripe. He is officially a Buckeye, which I think is kind of cool. I like that little tradition. You can come in as a freshman or a transfer or whatnot, and you got to earn that scarlet stripe.
Earn it.
Was that what Hugh Jackson was saying with the Browns about the?
Man, listen.
You got to earn that stripe.
Yeah, I was like, man, stop biting, man. Come on now.
Oh, man.
Oh, Hugh. He tried.
Scott Ewing says, Justin Fields is my quarterback. David Campbell says, hallelujah. Mike Kyle says, Baldwin is ballin'. Hey, we might have another on the Matthew Baldwin train.
Man, listen,
hey, I'm not against Matthew
I'm not
Baldwin.
Against
oh,
I'm
no,
not
no,
against
no.
it at all. Man, the best man win. At least he didn't run. He didn't go anywhere. He didn't run like a little scaredy person. He didn't run. He said, hey.
A female dog?
Yeah, he said, bring him in. Let's go. Let's play. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't scared. He ready to roll. So
Don't swing and miss,
That's
bro.
why I like Matthew Baldwin. He said, hey, man, it is what it is. Justin Fields coming over. Let's do this. He said, I want to compete. This is how I like it. I'm not going to where the sun is shining, where it's greener on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
No. I like Matthew Baldwin. I like him just because of that already. Stepping up to competition.
Hey.
He ain't supposed to win. Good job, Matthew Baldwin.
David Campbell agrees. It's a great thing, competition. Timothy Roberts, I saw him play live already. Timothy, who are you referring to, Fields or Baldwin? And Eddie Stats, I don't feel 100% behind Justin Fields.
Why not, Eddie Stats? I need you to elaborate. Why don't you feel 100% behind Justin Fields? What is it? I need to know. You can't just throw a grenade out there and then just, woo. I need to know, why don't you feel 100% behind Justin Fields, Eddie? My man, Eddie Stats. Why don't you?
It's all good.
It's all good. I just need to know why.
Just curious.
You have a hunch? Do you know something we don't know? Were you in Georgia?
That is very possible.
No, that's all.
Could be.
Timothy said he's seen Fields play live. Okay.
What did you think?
What did you think,
in
Tim?
your scouting mind?
Your scout, what did you see? Let us know.
Scott Ewing. Somebody want to talk about a quitter. He talking Tathan. Full definition of a quitter, little cry baby.
Now, if this is your first show, his name is Tathan. We go by what's on your birth certificate. We don't go by your nickname. Your name is Tathan Martell.
Oof.
You don't get no nickname here.
That's brutal, really.
Tathan. And I know he has fans that go, who were you? That's fine. Tathan. Gonna talk trash. Man, how can you talk trash and leave, though? He's gonna talk trash and leave.
That was weak sauce. For sure.
Oh, he said in Athens, Georgia, opening last year. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Fields had like 2 touchdowns in that game because it was a beat down. He got some early time. I was rocking my red number 8 Buckeye jersey in Athens, and it was hot AF. Okay. I believe that. Who's the number 8 for? When did you buy the jersey?
DeVere Posey?
That's my question. No way.
Stanley Jackson?
Probably Jackson. That's a fun game. You ever do the old 1 through 99, see how many you can name, like on a road trip or something? My dad and I would always do that. We'd start at number 1 and see how far we could get by naming a player that wore that number.
So, Mr. Casper, he says Martell will be successful. What's your definition of successful? Will he start right away? Will he win a championship? Will he get them to a bowl?
Well,
what's the definition of successful? Will he be better than Justin Fields?
Oh.
Which he claims to already be.
Robidoux says Steve Belisari.
Hey, it could be Steve Belisari.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully Timothy Roberts didn't get pulled over after the game for drinking in that jersey. Boy, oh boy. Oh, baby. Oh! Let's go.
We don't have a sound effect in right now.
Alex Burrell. Actually, I might have it here. Let me get a whoop. Oh, I gotta find it.
He said, does that mean
There it is. Let's go. A brand new supporter to the team.
Yeah.
Alex Burrell. Alex, am I pronouncing your last name right? Please let me know. He said, now that I'm a supporter, does that mean Corey has to rant? Well, folks, let's get him going. We've got 20 minutes here.
You got to get me on something now. Get me fired up.
Okay.
Eddie says, he don't scare me as a legit starter. I think we get a dual quarterback situation.
Oh,
Fields and Baldwin. Baldwin will be starting by week 4.
John Donnelly says, I think Greg Casper bumped his head. Talking about Martell being successful. Yeah, we'll see how he goes. I'm not going to.
I want him to start, though, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. I want to watch him.
Don't be a backup. Oh, if you go in and be
that
would just be terrible.
Tathan.
He said he thinks he'll get him to a bowl and put up big numbers. Not saying I don't favor Fields over him.
What was that?
You're the first person to get his name right.
Let's go.
Go ahead. That's why you became a supporter.
I was talking about them grades, bro.
Hey, you said you nothing less than a 9. I had nothing less than a 5.
Alex Burrell. Well done. Welcome to the team. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get Corey going on something here. We only got about 20 minutes, so we'll cook something up here. Mike Bauer says successful at Miami would be 7-5. Timothy Roberts talking about Fields. He said he and Fromm didn't seem to miss a beat. They both put up great numbers. I feel like Fields is a perfect fit. I actually had to wait in the Inferno till he took the field because my friend I went with was stoked about him. The times changed. I'm guessing your buddy is not super keen on Mr. Fields anymore.
Who said that?
Timothy Roberts, when he was at the Georgia game last year.
Gotcha.
Lee Travis, good friend of the program, looking for his buddy John Goddard, I think, with the meatloaf. He's always got a meatloaf comment. Well, you haven't seen John Goddard tonight, I don't think.
I haven't seen him tonight.
Waiting for some inappropriate comments here coming in soon, hopefully. Greg Casper Dobbins needs 22 carries a game. I agree with that. 100%.
Alex said, glad to be here. You guys are great.
Well, thanks.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Let's talk about a little bit of some players here. Then we can get into some depth chart talk or talk about a mock draft. Today is 1 month from today is the NFL draft, folks. So if you want us to talk about some mock drafts where they've got Buckeyes going, let us know in the comments section because we can definitely talk about that for a few minutes. And I know Corey would probably find his way to rant on something in that topic. What are you laughing about?
Josh Roboto said, "Good Lord, I could go for some meatloaf."
Mm.
And then Eddie said Tate will not even start in Miami. They will have a quarterback battle, and he will quit.
He might, man. Don't swing and miss, as Tathan would say. Preston Dunn, excited for Demario McCall this upcoming season.
Yes,
Listen.
Woo! I wanted him on the field the past couple of years, man. I think his talent is just there. It's just primed to bust out. And they're like, we'll put you on the field. Then he does something good, and they're like, put that in the back pocket.
Yeah, right?
Put that in for next year.
He played really well down the stretch last year.
And this is his chance. This is it, man.
Running backs coach Tony Alford said last week, Demario's going to play a lot of football this year.
I can't wait.
I think he's going to be that third down back. We can kind of use him as Alvin Kamara, as the Saints do a lot out of the backfield. You know, get him some carries too. Scott Ewing said he had some meatloaf for dinner tonight. Man, happy Monday,
David
bro.
got some Captain Crunch. Oh,
what's everybody eating for dinner tonight?
Put it in
let
there.
me know.
What you got for dinner?
David Campbell, Captain Crunch for dinner, bro. I hope you had just one bowl.
Yeah, I think Haskins is going to New York too. New York.
Narc?
I don't want him going to New York, man. I don't. That organization right now, Pat Shurmur's a terrible head coach.
Boy, was I happy when they hired him.
Their GM is terrible. And now their owner came out talking about it was hard for me to get rid of Odell Beckham. It's my grandchildren's favorite player.
Okay.
I don't want Haskins going there.
No, I mean.
That's where he's going.
Unless
I believe it was a smoke screen.
somebody jumps.
We weren't looking into him, and then you're going to have everybody meet him at dinner. Your big wigs. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
Hey.
Trash.
You never know. I hope he doesn't end up with New York. Oh, baby.
Ooh, Swiss rolls, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken, Chris Hersey.
Hey,
Save me some of that,
send
baby.
me some of that.
Mike Hyle's going straight to dessert with the Swiss rolls, though.
Swiss roll.
Sign me up for some Swiss rolls.
Alex, I'm with you. The Broncos need a quarterback. John Elway
Ooh, that'd be nice.
is complete sewer water when it comes to drafting quarterbacks.
Hot dog
That's
water?
right. Sewer water.
Day old, warm.
I don't care if he won 2 Super Bowls back to back. I don't care if he got Peyton Manning in free agency. You know why? Anybody in the comment section, you, Jake, me, Producer G, the lady in the next building who is making meatloaf, I smell it, would have got Peyton Manning as a free agent. Peyton Manning actually just wanted to go to Denver. I don't even think it was that hard. I don't think.
No, he was like,
he didn't
elite defense.
He didn't want to compete.
Okay.
He didn't want to compete against his brother in the NFC.
Yep.
Because he was doing his brother a favor.
That's
he
awfully
would've beat-
nice of him.
He would have beat his brother. What has he done in getting quarterbacks?
He's drafted
Nothing.
horribly.
Nothing at all. You got Case Keenum. Now you're getting Joe Flacco.
He's elite, bro. Ooh.
You need to draft Dwayne Haskins any way you can get him because he's the best quarterback in the draft. I don't give a crap what they say about Kyler Murray. You know what? He's going to be my most hated player in the NFL pretty soon. And he's done nothing to me because the media is all on his jockstrap for whatever reason. I don't know. Because he's 5'2". That's right. He gets shorter every week. Excuse me, this Kyler Murray.
Dude had heel implants at the combine.
And now everybody's saying Dwayne Haskins is the number 2 quarterback in the draft. I hear it all the time now. Well, you know, he's going to be the second quarterback taken because Kyler Murray is this greatest thing, you know, because Baker Mayfield came from Oklahoma and put the Browns on the map. So we got to do the same thing.
Risky move there.
Broncos.
Wake up feeling dangerous?
Right. Broncos. Do the
That
smart
face.
thing. Get my guy Dwayne Haskins.
Well, our guy Greg Casper seems to think, he says he's got intel that John Gruden loves him some Dwayne Haskins. Hey. They're going to pick Haskins at number 4.
Really?
Trade Derek Carr.
Hey.
Haskins to AB. They're boys. They work out together. I've seen AB has put Haskins in his Instagram story before. Haskins had a seat in the press box at a Steelers game this year. Said was hanging out with AB's kid.
Hey.
B.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I like what you did there.
I like that. Clyde Boyd says he's got salad, baked sweet potato, and turkey burgers. Bro, is he like training for a marathon or something?
Oh, man, that's him all day long.
Who is this guy?
That's him all day long. That's him all day long.
All right.
Yeah. Super Bowl party, he'll have salad and a baked chip. What?
Baked Lay's non-fat?
Baked chip with a half a glass of water and 1 ice cube. What?
That is great. John Donnelly says Haskins is Cincy bound. I know you don't want to hear that. I would love that.
John, don't do it to me, man. Listen, man. Listen, y'all. Come on. My Browns are coming up now. I don't want to root against Dwayne Haskins. I know you're like, I don't care. We don't like Andy Dalton, so we don't care. I know they're like, we don't care about you and your feelings. We want a good quarterback too. I get it. I understand. Andy Dalton straight, right?
Oh, he's fantastic. Alex Burrow, my dinner is a squirt soda and a drive home. Cool. Preston Dunn, gonna be a dog. I'm excited for Dwayne Haskins. Well, let's talk about this little mock draft here thing. Yeah. Then,
why is number 1 not on here?
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
That is interesting because you would think the consensus best player in the draft, Nick Bosa, would be selected number 1 overall. I mean, logically speaking, wouldn't you think so?
A defensive rusher.
Far and away.
Get to the quarterback.
Best prospect.
6. What is he? 6'4". 4.
Yeah. Like 275.
5'1", 150. He got shorter.
He gets shorter per segment.
Every time.
Well, that is interesting because we're looking at Matt Miller's latest mock draft. He's of at NFL Draft Scout on Twitter. Bleacher Report's Matt Miller has Nick Bosa going number 2 to the 49ers because he's got Corey's good buddy Kyler Murray at 1. Now, he's just saying this is what I'm hearing. That
Listen.
You going Kyler at number 1.
I can't wait. I will watch every single Cardinal game.
Ooh.
I will watch every throw, every misread, every touchdown, every interception, and I will dissect it to a T.
Film study with Corey Boyd.
And if I'm wrong, I will come over here and admit it.
You do. You do when you're wrong. Wow. Eddie Stats says Bosa is slipping. I got Josh Allen from Kentucky. Give me Nick Bosa. I'm biased.
Timothy has sliced green peppers with cream cheese wrapped in bacon and grilled in the best finger food ever.
Bro.
Yo, our fans be
coming over to Tim's house.
Our fans be having some food. Woo, look at them. I just had some Wendy's chicken McNuggets. I'm like,
you say Wendy's chicken McNuggets?
Chicken McNuggets.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's blasphemy right there.
I got to reevaluate my life.
Sean Eagleson, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, man?
Seems to be the consensus that Dwayne Haskins will go number 6 to the Giants. That is what Matt Miller has here. He had the Raiders picking LSU linebacker Devin White at number 4. I thought that was kind of high, but hey, that would be interesting. I'd love to see the Raiders take Haskins. Boy, that would be exciting. Let's talk about that for a few minutes because the Cardinals don't need a quarterback at 1. The Niners don't. They've got their guy Jimmy G. The Jets do not. They've got their guy Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. The Raiders could be in the market. I personally like Derek Carr, but I can understand, things didn't really go super well with them last year. I think he's going into the last year of his deal. Dwayne Haskins could be the new face of the Oakland Raiders and soon to be Las Vegas Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is what happens. And people, I could be wrong. I don't claim to be right. That's why I think I'm a little special.
Well,
Than a lot of these famous people.
Uh-huh.
When they're wrong, they can't admit it. And they will not. Dwayne Haskins is still a runner.
Oh,
according
yeah,
to
that's
Stephen
right.
A. Smith.
That's just how I
Still running.
I could be wrong about that, but that's how I see it.
That was good. I doubled down on it. Look at the numbers. What? But anyway,
Yeah.
when a new coach comes in, they want their guy. Derek Carr is not Gruden's guy.
Mm-mm.
He's not. And he's going to a new city. And he just paid Antonio Brown. I'm just saying.
Who is very good friends with Dwayne Haskins?
I don't care if Antonio Brown went to his mansion. That don't mean nothing.
No.
I'm telling, man, listen, that's not his guy. So don't be shocked. I'd rather him go to Oakland than New York. That terrible regime. Saquon Barkley, Dwayne Haskins, and duct tape. I don't want that. I don't want that.
But, bro, Sterling Shepard. Evan Ingram.
That line is duct tape.
Greg keeps talking about Mike Weber here. We'll get to him in a minute. So Matt Miller's got Nick Bosa 2 to the Niners, Dwayne Haskins 6 to the Giants. Those are the only 2 first-rounders he's got, and then he's got 4 in the third round. Now, I don't think these first 2 will slip all the way to the third round, and folks, I don't know if you're going to like this one. I don't think so. He's got Paris Campbell going to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
End of story. I don't think he falls all the way to 66 to Pittsburgh. But, I was thinking about that the other day. He'd probably be a pretty damn good fit. I'm excited to see what Paris does in the NFL, man. I think he'll do just fine.
Man, you get him to the right team. That speed.
Yes.
That speed ain't going nowhere. Some guys get a little slower in the NFL. Not him.
No. Track star. Oh, no. All right, we good. Just 3 picks later, he's got Draymond Jones going number 69 to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Greg over here, he is doubling it down.
Bro, he is. He said, I got
Haskins
intel, bro.
To the Raiders, he's saying, book it. Greg, if you are right, listen, you will see me on this show. I will give you all the praises. Listen, all of them. Because I'll be like, Greg called it. What's the date? March 25th? March 25th, 2019.
I mean,
Greg
1 month
Casper,
from today,
Greg
we will know.
Casper said, Oakland, book it.
I like that, man. Oh, no. Alex Burrell says the Steelers are his NFL team.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't want our boy going there. I am confused there, Alex.
I am too.
If they are your NFL team, why wouldn't you?
What are you trying to say? Even though you're a supporter, what are you trying to? Are you saying you? Hold on.
He said earlier he'd like to see him in Denver.
Hold on.
He's a Colorado boy.
So are you saying you don't like your team's aura, or are you saying something about Dwayne Haskins? I just need to know because it's your team. So what are you doing? Hold on. I'm a little confused here.
I'm a little confused as
I
well.
don't want to lose my mind on a supporter.
How could you?
I don't know. What is he trying to say?
Well, let us know.
Do you not like the Steelers?
I don't think Mike Hiles liked the Campbell to the Steelers pick. And then a couple late third rounders. He's got Kendall Sheffield going to the Dallas Cowboys. Be all right with that. Nice little secondary pickup in the mid round for the Cowboys. And then
He said he would.
oh,
He meant to say would.
okay, I got you. I see.
I'm glad you did it. See, I was going to lose my mind for nothing. And then Alex would have been like, dang, dog, really? I just supported y'all. And you over here ranting on me?
Unsubscribe.
You crazy, dog. I know you like Dwayne Haskins, but what has he done for you? Nothing. I supported you, homie. My bad, dog. I'm just saying. But you like the Steelers, though. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's it's tough.
You like the Browns. I don't know about that. He probably said that right now.
Dalton Brock says Ohio State Nation wants Ezekiel Elliott back. Am I right? Yeah, I would. Yes.
I don't think nobody would say no.
Yeah. Oh, please. Well, speaking of tailbacks, Mike Weber, he's got going to the Kansas City Chiefs in the third round.
Favorite pick on the whole sheet. On the entire sheet, that's my favorite one.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, my goodness.
Mikey, He would thrive in that offense, man.
Man.
He'd catch a ball out of the backfield, too.
I hope it happens. I hope he goes there. Seriously. Quarterback's young. Their core is young. Man, I hope he goes there.
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be something.
They just signed Carlos Hyde to a 1-year deal, too. He could kind of mentor him a little bit.
Yeah, that would be. Come on.
I used to call Mike Weber like a mini Carlos Hyde. They called him Baby Los when he first got to Ohio State, when he was redshirting as a freshman, because he was very similar to our guy, Carlos Hyde. Greg Casper says, you've got Zeke Elliott and J.K. Dobbins. It's going to be a huge year for J.K. Dobbins, man, and we'll see. You know, Zeke really just tore into the college football landscape in the last 5 or 6 games of that 2014 season. Carried it over in 2015, and now all-pro tailback.
I seen somebody ask me about Draymond Jones. I didn't miss the comment. It's just you weren't about Draymond Jones going to Cleveland. We were just going on.
Ooh.
I would love it. I think it was Josh Robideau. I would love it.
We've always got the number one supporter on our mind.
I would love it if Draymond Jones came to Cleveland. Just bolster our defensive line that's already mean and treacherous. Have him come in for Sheldon Richardson, spell him out, bring in Draymond Jones.
He's a Cleveland kid anyway. He went to Ignatius.
Yeah.
That would be that'd be cool. I always like seeing guys go back to their hometowns, but not Dwayne Haskins in New York.
If it wasn't Josh, I'm sorry, but whoever asked that question, if you're still watching, yes, I would love to see Draymond in Cleveland.
Let's wrap up the show here with this last little bit. I am maybe thinking that I did the same thing last week and said, we can talk for hours on that. Let's talk about that next week. And I don't remember. I didn't remember to put that down here, but I'm remembering now. Ohio State football has opened. Now they already, if you're a betting man, they already have bets out there, lines you can bet for football season. And the Ohio State Buckeyes are 6.5-point dogs at the Wolverines next year. Already 6.5-point dogs. What do you think about that, folks? Let me know in the comments section. I'm a little surprised by that.
I'm not at all.
No?
Not at all. It's reputation. Take out Ryan Day, put in Urban Meyer, Ohio State's favorite. Take out Urban Meyer, put in Ryan Day, you're still living off Harbaugh. Harbaugh still has this mystique for some reason that, hell, they're at home this year.
Oh, he's going to get them.
Harbaugh's finally going to get over the hump because Urban's gone. It's a new coach. It's a new quarterback. We don't know what we're going to see. It's a new system. They're on the road. There's no way they're going to win this year. Put your money on those Wolverines. Go ahead.
Josh Robideau says, bet the house.
Why not? Do it. There's some coaches that just maybe can't get it done when you need to get it done, no matter the name or the stature. Maybe he's a better NFL coach. Maybe he's not
where
a
it's
leader.
Okay to lose 4 times a year.
Yeah. Maybe he's not a leader of men. You thought about that? People thought about that? But that's fine. That's fine. Underestimate us. That's cool. He did the same thing last year. Look where that got you.
Hey, 62 points.
I made
is
money
where it
on
got
that game
you.
too, by the way.
Did you?
I bet everything I had on BetDSI and won it.
Everything you had?
Everything I had.
Well,
and won.
You want to go to dinner? You buying?
And cashed out. So go ahead. I'm not surprised at all. It's all about name recognition. Ryan Day has none whatsoever, and Harbaugh has it all.
Well.
And he ain't did a dang on thing since he's been in Michigan. What has he done?
Well, you don't have to say since he's been at Michigan. Hell, he's never won a conference championship. I don't think he's ever been to a conference championship game. Talking college football. Eddie Stat says quarterback is a question mark for Ohio State, but by then Ohio State will be ready. That's for damn sure.
And that's why the line is 6 now. So if you're going to bet, go ahead because that line is going to drop.
Oh,
Oh, it's going to drop.
it's probably already dropped. Opening at 6.5. I'd go bet the mortgage on the Buckeyes. Corey Shoemaker tunes in right as we are about to sign off.
You got that right, Tim. Me and you both are excited for the Browns and the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes and the Browns. It's the first time going into a season. I'm looking forward to Saturday and Sunday. Oh, yeah. And nobody can take me off my high. No one.
Not even that dude talking smack to Baker today on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. What's his? I forgot his name. On it.
Some Paul or Tony or something.
Yeah, Tony. Baker's talking to Southwest Airlines, minding his own business, and Tony jumps in. Hey, just like every regular human. And you know Baker fires back.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, sir.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. Sound like T.O. there. Well, folks, it's that time. We have reached our allotted time for the evening. We appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Of course, if you missed the show, you can rewatch us here. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Go to YouTube. Give us that subscribe, please. And you can become a supporter for a brief. I think I said that last time. $4.99 a month. Just don't get that biggie bag at Wendy's. You'll be all right.
Man, speaking of YouTube, I forgot to go back to it.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, my bad. Oh, Ray Hansel said lunchtime with my EBN top dogs.
Hey, Raymond Hansel. I was thinking about him earlier because he's always eating lunch.
He said MPF is going to ball out. Watch. He also said, can we rant on the Tribe owner opening his fat gap about Lindor leaving in 3 years? Nobody named Dolan should ever own a sports franchise. And BT Threat TV says, I'm making meatloaf now.
Meatloaf.
Hopefully they're still there. If they're not, my bad. On the YouTube, my phone was in charge, so I had to go back and forth. Nobody was making comments, so I kind of went to the Facebook. Sorry about that, guys.
Damn.
But if you're still watching on YouTube, I got you in there. Shout out Ray Hansel and B Threat TV on the meatloaf. And the Tribe owner, you are absolutely garbage.
Yeah, he is.
Trash.
Corey Shoemaker said, sorry, guys, I was cooking barbecue. Man, everybody
having some good
good
stuff today.
tonight.
Man.
Greg Casper said, although Harbaugh has great recruits, he's been playing Duck, Duck, Goose, Monopoly, and Uno with his in-home visits, staying overnight while doing so. Eddie Stats says Kyler Murray will go to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just watch. That'd be interesting. John Donnelly, need to expand your hours. We are trying, John. Become a supporter. And we'll be bringing you a whole lot more action coming soon, hopefully. Josh says all this talk about meatloaf is making me lightheaded. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us. Hope to be back with you next Monday evening, of course, here on the Everything Buckeye Nation show. For Producer G and Corey W. Boyd the first. I'm Jake Smith, signing off. Go Bucks. OH.
I-O.
Whoop. No music, but there it is. There it is.